One thing we really want you to think about is that before you do anything important, before you go to training, before you have a game, before you maybe are taking a test if you're in school, before you have something important, you really want to be more present. And it's so hard for our brain to do that, right? Almost half of our mind is focused on the past or the present. And that makes it really hard to perform well, but also just to enjoy what's in front of you. So today we're going to do a really kind of simple mindfulness exercise. And then Sam's going to talk a little bit later to kind of give us some more kind of advanced techniques as well. All right, this one is called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just like this technique, we want you to know this is an idea. Make it yours, personalize it. This is a way you can go about it, but you don't have to follow it every single step exactly that way. And so what this is a kind of a grounding technique. And this is a great thing to do. You can do it in the locker room before a game, standing on the pitch during halftime. You can do this during a national anthem, before a test. And it just helps you come a little bit more into the present. So these are kind of some ways you can activate all of your senses and bring you more into the moment. So one of those things is 5 things you see. So if I was going to go through this, I would start and say, okay, Brad, what are 5 things you see? And I would name them either silently or out loud if I feel comfortable doing so. Then I would go to the 4 things I can touch. And really what this is kind of 4 sensations you can feel in your body, kind of the tactile sensation. So I might say I feel the watch on my wrist, I feel my back in my chair, I can feel my feet on the floor, and I feel the cool wind on my face. The 3 things you hear that you can just listen to the sounds around you. And if you don't hear 3 things, but 1 thing over and over, that's okay. Just notice it 3 times. This is super effective if you close your eyes and do it as a way to really get you in the moment. And then again, 2 things you smell, and that can be a challenge. So if you don't find it, that's okay. And sometimes something you're tasting from before, or if that's not something, that's okay too. You can use whatever combination, but this puts you in that present moment.